listening to, watching, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling sex, drugs, and skincare. Like and subscribe. Hey, welcome back to Sex, Drugs, and Skincare. It's me, Nikki Davis Jr. With me, as usual, is...
I'm Nikki Davis
Senior. No, you're Sandro Yocolano.
I'm Sandro Yocolano.
And I'm not supposed to say no. That's bad improv.
Yeah, it's really bad improv. If I say that I'm you, you're supposed to go, yes, you are. And I'm also me. And then you keep it going.
And we're twins.
Yeah.
We were born out of different moms.
Yes, we're born out of different moms.
11 years apart.
11 years apart. In a wedlock or out of wedlock? By the way, wedlock sounds like lock.
Yeah, that does sound bad. Yeah, we're going to talk to our next guest about the wedlock. That does sound terrible.
Yeah, I mean, wedding.
The lock part.
The lock part. Yeah, like the Loch Ness Monster. It's not a good association. You know, like you're in wedlock Ness Monster.
But if you're in Scotland and you go to the locks, that's not so bad.
Right. Mm-hmm. Or if you have curly hair. Or if you like cream cheese and a little bit of a smoked salmon.
By the way, your hair does look really good. I wanted to say that. I wanted to wait till we were on camera to say it. This is my boyfriend / Sherpa / set decorator. You guy. Not you guys.
You guy. Thank you. I washed my hair today and I put just like a little bit of this like stuff called hair balm, the stuff you bought me.
Oh, right.
And then here we are.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you very much. No, that's not. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
This is going to be on YouTube.
I know.
YouTube doesn't like anything.
No touching?
No. In fact, when we sleep at home at night, we have separate beds. You can't tell people.
Like I love Lucy, right? Yeah. Yeah. I love Sandra. Yeah. I love myself.
Yeah. I love myself.
So much that I sleep in a separate bed.
Isn't that messed up? You can't even share yourself in a bed with yourself because people get the wrong idea. Why else would you be in a bed by yourself unless you're doing up to no good?
Yeah, put your hands above the covers.
What are you, sleeping?
Yeah.
You know, put your hands above the covers.
Yeah.
Take a cop.
Oh yeah,
put your hands above the covers.
Yeah, didn't see your license information. Obviously, I was a cop, so
yeah, licensed information.
Yeah.
Do you know why you stopped? That's what you do.
Do you know why you stopped?
You walk up to it. Do you know why you stopped? And you're like, because you pulled me over. That's right. Okay.
I watched something recently. It said, watched something. I think I read it maybe on Instagram. It said, if somebody pulls you over, if you get pulled over and they say, do you know why I pulled you over? Always say no. It's not like improv. You always want to say deny. Because then if you know, then that incriminates you that you knew that you were going the wrong speed limit or you knew you were drinking a beer in the front seat.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have no idea you're drinking a beer in the front seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That makes sense.
I'm always honest because I just, when I'm nervous, when I get nervous, I'm honest because it's just easier.
Oh, yeah. I get that. Yeah, because you don't have to think of something. You blurt out.
Yeah.
That's a good reflex to have, though.
I guess.
I was taught to, like, when you do any kind of food service or food delivery or whatever it is, you never apologize.
Never.
Even if it's for the restaurant. Oh, I'm sorry the restaurant did this to you. No, you go there, and if you messed up someone's order, I've learned just to go, yep. And then they go, where's my iced tea? And I go, ugh. But I never say sorry. I never apologize.
Nope.
I just go, hope you have a better night.
Yeah, that's
and then, yeah. But if
you didn't get your Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, right. I had a friend of mine who, I used to be a lawyer, but now I'm a food delivery driver. Sorry.
By day.
Yeah, by day. I'm a high-powered defense attorney during the day. And at night, I like to, I hang around like Jack in the Box a lot. And I'll deliver people's diabetes late night.
He's not really an attorney guest, by the way.
But how funny would that be if, like,
I know, that'd be amazing.
I'm like, no, I know my rights, sir. You can't give me a 4-star rating.
They recognize you after you took your glasses off, like you're a super lawyer.
Actually, but I'm not actually wearing any glasses when I do that. I just go like this, and there's no glasses there. It throws people off.
The apologizing thing, that's one of the first things they teach you in beauty school too. Is don't ever say I'm sorry. Yeah, or the other one you don't ever say is you don't go oops.
Yeah.
Because then they know, and then they're like, what?
Oh yeah, because right away it's yeah. There was a friend of mine. Well, my brother's friend was telling me that, like, they came to his house, and his grandfather was sick or something like that. So they got the grandfather on the gurney, and as they're wheeling him out, they don't see anything. They just hear oops, and the lady's like, "What do you mean oops?" And he goes, "Oh, we thought we lost him for a second, like just like that." It's like oops.
No way.
Yeah. So
like he was going to fall off the gurney?
No, like he dipped down. Like he just like dipped down. But apparently like,
oh my God,
low blood pressure or whatever. But he was like, it's a very serious
they lost
moment.
him. I thought, like in
they
death.
were at the mall. They were like, keep this guy in a gurney over here. We're going to go to the food court. And then, where did he go?
They found him in the rack in the middle.
Yeah.
That's where I would always hide and see if my mom would notice that I was gone.
You were like right in the... Your mom's still at the mall.
What?
Yeah. But that's the abandoning thing is you can abandon that joke. You can abandon that story about abandonment.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah. I have a question. It might be a weird question, but it's going to be off topic. But what's the show about today?
That's a really good question.
Thank you. I want to know.
Let me see with my notes.
Okay.
This one I actually tailor-made for our guest today, and you'll see why.
Okay.
But today we're going to talk about something that I'll never need to know about for myself personally.
Mm-hmm.
But for my clients, I might need to know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Beauty. Let's start again. We're going to need to know beauty
Can
products.
we start the whole thing again?
Yes. Hi, I'm Nikki Davis.
Yeah. Nobody's
Welcome
be
back to
else.
Sex, Drugs, and Skincare.
Perfect.
Today we're going to talk about beauty products to avoid while you are pregnant.
Okay. I never even thought about that. Like, I mean, it makes complete sense, but you're putting on your face that's going into your skin, which is going into your baby.
Absolutely.
So you have to be more conscious of what you put in your body.
Mm-hmm.
And, I also want to ask her if she gave up Fruit Loops.
How do you know it's a she?
Oh my God, that's right. I just watched Arnold Schwarzenegger in that movie with the one where he plays the
I never saw it.
twins.
Oh.
When he gets pregnant with Danny DeVito, he's carrying Danny DeVito to full term. And he hasn't come to terms with it.
Because he was in Texas?
Because he was in Texas. Yep. Nice. Zinging the Texas. Yeah.
Zinging the Texas. Thank you, Texas.
Yeah.
Ting.
That was good.
Yeah. Well, why don't we start?
Bringing out the guests?
Start bringing out the guests.
I'm excited. Okay.
Okay, so this guest is my client, but she's such a talented...
Hold on a second. My guest is my client and, not but.
Oh, that's right. You
it's
told me
inclusive.
That's right. Yes.
It's very inclusive.
I don't want to say like just because she's my client, why would she be talented?
Exactly.
Yeah, not only is she my client, but she is a super talented comedian. While I was in Scotland, you were at the Fringe Festival. Did you were you doing that through the whole thing?
Yeah, I did the whole month.
My God, it was, and she got so many rave reviews. Right now, she's voted. Let's see. First of all, it's called Vanessa 5000. You can see it on Dropout. Not Dropbox.
You were worried about that.
Yeah,
We're not sponsored by Dropbox,
No.
so we need to blurb that out and put a little WeTransfer logo over
Or
it.
Dropouts.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so
also,
it's on Dropout.
Yeah, and then by Vulture Magazine.
Yes.
Voted top 10 comedy specials of the year.
It's pretty dope.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So.
And also, you know what I like too?
No.
Most people will give somebody's credits,
Yeah.
but the fact that you turned over and asked to make sure does not show. Here's the thing. Not unprofessional.
No.
Not unprofessional at all. What it does is just like, no, I want to make sure I get this right.
I want to make sure I get it right.
And who cares about, what's a podcast? So it's all about inside baseball.
Yeah.
There are no walls.
That's
So
true.
I want to make sure that you knew that I thought that was very nice of you and genuine.
Oh, okay. I thought you were making fun of me.
Not at all. Well, maybe 50, 40.
50-40?
I leave 10% out just in case.
Just in case you needed to use against me on the way home.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no, you didn't. I was just making sure that, I like the way you did that. It was very natural. And because you care.
This has been the longest intro. This is longer than any intro I think I've ever done.
That means that we both care.
That's it, exactly.
See, you got to spin it the right way.
Yeah. All right. Coming to the couch, Courtney Pauroso. Yay.
I don't know why I clap for myself.
You always should.
I'm happy to be here.
Oh my God.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for saying yes to us. This is so cool.
Yeah, I'm very proud to be represent pregnancy.
I know.
Yeah.
This is the first. You are the first pregnant person that we know of that's been on the podcast.
Oh, that was nice. We know of.
Right.
Yeah.
Disclaimer notes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Nikki Bond may have been. I don't think
we
she
don't
was,
know
though.
anybody. What goes on in anybody's body?
We really don't.
We don't ask
And
questions.
you wait so long to tell people. Kind of. It feels like a long time.
Right. How long
Where
did
you're
you wait to tell people?
I like a 12, standard, 3 months, where you're
Aren't
and you can tell people. My sister told people before that, and I don't know. People do their own thing, but
Aren't you bursting at the seams though? Not
it
literally.
feels like
but
you have
yeah.
a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did your parents get mad at you for not telling them, or?
No, they were happy. My younger sister is due 2 days after me with her first baby as well. That's like a
God.
weird, crazy coincidence.
That's so cool.
But she had told my parents like very early on, and I told them later. But they just were so happy.
So wait, so who got pregnant first?
I mean, I'm due 2 days before her technically.
So she had to one up you.
So I'm technically probably got pregnant first, but it was very close. We don't know. Like due dates are kind of like not always precise anyway. So it could have been at the exact same time.
Oh yeah,
which is
wow.
nasty.
How old is how much younger is your sister?
She's 10 years younger than me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I have two sisters that are 9 years younger, and do you have like a stepdad situation?
No, my parents had me young, and then they were like, "Oh, let's do another one." And I have a brother in between.
Oh,
too,
that's so cool.
So, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I can't stop staring at the belly. It's so cool.
I know. I decided to wear it out, like, because I'm trying to. I normally only wear like sweatpants and yoga pants, but I got these from a friend the other day, and I was like, I need to rock the belly out like Rihanna.
You do.
She's like my inspiration.
I love that. That's amazing. You brought your own orb.
That's right. Yeah, and you might get to see it. I mean, sometimes you can see him like moving around. He's not moving right now. But
oh my gosh.
Anyway,
is there anything you can't do?
A lot of stuff I can't do.
You couldn't do your show, obviously.
Could not do my show. I mean, I can't even like sit up using my abs. I gotta like roll like a.
Oh my god!
Because it's it's pretty nuts.
It is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been pregnant, but I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of pregnant.
Cool.
Yeah,
it's just
so
like
cool.
just amazing that
Yeah.
It's still like one of those things where I'm like, okay, you tell me how it is. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But it's just amazing. I can't believe
women's bodies are just like
women are better.
Anyways, just saying.
We're not sponsored by women, by the way.
No, we're not. And my earrings don't say "fuck the patriarchy." Just so you know.
I noticed them.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're supposed to say "f the p-archy."
Oh, that's right. F the p-archy.
We know it's fine. You're fine.
I can say Pat.
You can get Patrick.
Pat what? Patriarchy.
I always go back to the message.
Get your vape again, babe.
No, I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, this is so cool. I broke my arm when I was in Scotland, so that I wasn't able to see you.
I know, I remember.
Yeah, and it was a really, it was fine. The trip was fine, but there were times where like my pants were falling down, and I couldn't even like pull my own pants up, and like I was like down in Old Town, like trying to carry bags. So yeah, and it was raining and stuff like that on and off.
Oh yeah, Scotland.
I really wish I'd come to see your show though, because I've seen so many of the clips of it, and it's so great.
Well, you can watch it on Dropout.
Yes.
I'm like, but yeah, no, I had a great time doing it.
What's the theme of it? Like,
it's about a sex robot. It's like a sex robot giving a demonstration of herself, and it like goes awry. And it's kind of also just an excuse for me to do all my little tricks that I like to do.
Are you a gymnast?
No, I was in like a movement theater company right out of college. So I got some like mime and like dance training.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
That like, so I'm like kind of good at movementy stuff. And this is like, you know, I don't want to say how many years later. So I can't do it as well as I used to, but enough for like a clown.
I was going to say, did you go to clown school too? Or is that the
I didn't
same
go to
thing?
like clown school, like in France, like the fancy clown school that everyone goes to. But my clown teacher studied with that guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I did like sketch comedy and stuff before. I was like, ooh, clown, you know. But,
and so can you like pratfalls and they teach you that kind of stuff? Or
I think some clown schools do.
Yeah.
When I studied, it was more, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of mysterious.
What do they teach you though?
Like literally, it's like one of the main exercises is like, all right, enter. Do something, make us laugh.
Really?
We hate you. We hate you. Oh, we like that. Oh, we like that. Keep doing that. All right, get out. Like it's crazy. It's like they give you nothing.
That's how they're like. That's your report card, sort of like.
I mean, it's like you're kind of like coming on as yourself, and you have to be open to the audience. It's about like kind of being sensitive to the audience, and like helps you find stuff that you couldn't have found if you like had a plan, you know, like because sometimes you enter with a plan and it doesn't work, and then you're like suffering and you're like, oh fuck, and then you find something that just drops in, and you build that, and you don't know, it's like so absurd, you don't know why it would have worked.
Does it force you to be like, or like a big present, like just to pay attention what's going on with everything?
Yeah, and like to your audience.
Yeah,
yeah, it's kind of mysterious work.
I kind of want to do it. It sounds fun. Like the sort of movementy stuff.
It is fun and it's like really vulnerable. And yeah, like when I've like taught a couple of clown classes. I don't think I'm the best teacher in the world. I shouldn't say that, but like, yeah, like you kind of, sometimes I'm like, you can't talk. Like, I don't want you to talk because then you're trying to be clever. And it's like that the work is kind of outside of that. Of course, like my show is written now. So it's like a combination of things, but like the principle is like, I don't know. Now I sound like a fucking asshole talking about clown, you know? But
if you teach again, tell me, because I definitely will take a class. That would be really
There's
fun.
Better teachers than me. If you want a recommendation.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Yeah, I know. I'm like learning how to teach, but
I gotcha.
Some people are just really good at teaching and like really good. I'm figuring it out.
Okay,
so.
yeah. I mean, teaching has its own skill.
Yeah, totally.
I gotcha.
So,
well, I'm I'm sure you've run into a lot of the situations with like products that you came to me.
Yeah.
We weren't able to lay you down. Did we lay you down? Actually, you did lay down
but I
flat.
just like put like a little pillow under one of my hips. Yeah. Which is
product wise, we didn't. I was kept it pretty simple.
Yeah.
But I looked up some stuff to see, like, just in case there was anything. This is from the National Library of Medicine. This is okay. So some of the treatments. It says you're not supposed to do certain foot massages. Have you come to that?
I had heard that because like in Chinese medicine, like part of the foot is like connected to the uterus and it can cause like contractions or something.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I know that when I would get cramps, they would push like on my, I don't know what this is called, like below your ankle.
Yeah.
Like right, like near like your Achilles, like your tendon?
Yeah, but on either side of your foot.
Okay.
Right? So I didn't put the part that it was, but that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, could you imagine if you just went into labor?
I know. Well, I think it can like cause early miscarriage. I don't know. I've also heard things where they're like, it's not really proven, but maybe best to just avoid it. So
that's probably, and like you'd have probably to hold it for like all night long.
But I know like when people are like going, like they want to go ahead and go into labor, like they're past their due date, you can go get acupuncture that apparently like can stimulate, and I'm sure they're putting in that part of the foot.
Would you do that?
I might.
Yeah.
I'm not like I've done acupuncture, but I'm not like doing it regularly or anything.
But like, I love massages. If you're like over,
I would try it.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah, for
do
sure.
it before the stretch marks come.
Yeah.
You don't look like you're gonna even get stretch marks.
My mom didn't apparently with 3 kids.
So it's hereditary. You won't get it.
So, and I've been really good about oiling up my belly.
Yeah. What do you put on it for everybody who's pregnant and the audience?
I got like one fancy product and now I can't remember what it's called. No, it's called like 8 Sheep Organic. It was some Instagram thing that they advertised.
Yeah, they found you.
And they like took a long time to get to me. I think it's like from Australia or some shit.
Okay.
I don't know. But I put that on my belly, and then I've just been using like Palmer's like cocoa buttery. I don't know. I put anything on the rest of my body just to keep it moisturized. To keep
the moisture sealed in.
I don't know if like there's any like magic thing that's better than anything else, but it seems like it makes sense to keep it like hydrated.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just gonna like pull apart. Yeah. Well, you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
So
thank you. I mean, I'm gonna get so much bigger than this still.
Are you really?
Yeah.
How many months is this?
I'm like 7.5. So
and you're gonna get a lot bigger than that?
Yeah, because the baby's gonna like double in size at least.
No way.
Yeah. And like you gain a lot of weight inside, like belly size at the end.
You're gonna look like a man in his 50s.
Yeah.
Like they get like the big.
I actually did an improv show where we had to like come in costumes a couple weeks ago, and that's what I did, like a wife
Seriously?
Yeah,
you did?
yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah, and I was terrible in the show. I had a very elaborate costume, and then I haven't done actual improv in so long. I was literally saying like, I don't know, like I don't know, man. You know,
come to the right place because you've been teaching me bad improv.
It was so bad. I was like, I was kind of cracking up at like how I was like, you can't say I don't know. You're supposed to make it up.
Oh, you actually said it out loud.
Yeah, I would be like, and I was like trying to do this like man voice, and I kept making myself cough. So I was just like, and it was like a show where we were on stage for the whole hour. So I like come out in my like elaborate costume, just like eating shit, like coughing and saying like, I don't know. It was so bad.
That's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, it was not, but I have bigger things to worry about than a bad improv show.
I mean, I'm literally almost on every show we do like bad
we're learning
improv.
Stuff
like no and or no
stuff
but.
like I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Like right after a scene, or just like, hold on, let me think.
Yeah. Hold on, let me think.
Wait. What's funny? And then
Yeah.
try again.
Yeah. Or I think I have to put money in my meter.
Yeah, that's a good one. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Like it's real life improv because not everything wraps up
That's
nicely.
true.
You know, it's not a full circle.
So so if you have any of those, you can tag. Yeah.
Or even just saying good improv is also.
That's another one. Good improv.
Yeah, nice.
What if you would said that? That would be amazing.
Yeah, I was. Oh yeah, and I had to like unbutton my pants at one point because I wore my husband's jeans and they were like digging into me, and I was just like, you know, there's a bunch of people on stage, but I had to just be like, I'm gonna unbutton my pants, and everyone, you know, like, and it's not weird, you know,
it's not weird.
Yeah, it was, but my show was really good.
Yeah, she was phenomenal.
My show that I worked on is good. I'm like saying like I'm a bad teacher. I'm a terrible improviser.
I know.
No, well, that's true. But if you say you're a bad teacher, a bad improviser, and my show's great, they know that you're not just full of hot air. You're discerning.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. You always do. Two truths and a lie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. No. Well, this was two
truths and a truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. That's another one. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. That's good. Yeah. She gets it. Yeah. You got. See, that's how good you are.
Okay.
You're good at bad improv. You have to be good at bad improv on this show. So I looked up certain things. Deep tissue strokes of the ankles. Okay, so it was the ankles and the calves, like I was saying, and those should be avoided because your body's still changing, and I guess more blood is circulating through your body.
50% more blood in your body.
Where does it all go? In there?
I mean, it's going to my ass. I don't know. Like, it's like all like I immediately was like, whoa.
Really?
Yeah. Which is fun.
You're so tiny.
I mean, my ass is different.
Really? Your ass is different.
Tell me something about pregnancy. My ass is different.
My husband says I have like a Ren and Stimpy butt now because you know the cartoons because it's like kind of still short but it like sticks out a lot like a little like
that's so funny.
Like a little bubble.
Yeah.
That is
like a little bubble.
Funny.
Yeah.
I want to get pregnant.
You want to get a Ren and Stimpy butt?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I have a Ren butt.
Which one is the Ren?
Ren is a Chihuahua, right?
Oh, where you can't. It just goes from the back to the leg. No, you don't. You have a cute butt.
Well, it's
that's
not
another
Stimpy.
improv. No, you don't.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Negate, deny.
Yeah.
No.
I like that one. You don't even say words.
Yeah, UCB? No. That's oof. There you go. That's improv.
Oh, okay, so
you just improv. You say no to the whole show itself. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so it can put a strain on your circulatory system. I guess if you're like causing more circulation, put a and I'm assuming that could, I mean, maybe even give you like more like distended veins and things like that.
I mean, not to.
You don't look super veiny.
I'm veiny.
Are you?
Yeah.
You got like the chest veins.
Like at night, I see like the whole
fascinating.
Map. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. Yeah. But I'm kind of veiny already.
You are
like,
okay. Because you work out, and so you have like.
I think it's just genetic.
You just don't take compliments well. Anyways.
Wait, so can I ask you a question? Yeah. When you say like bad on circulatory, or it can be taxing on the circulatory system, is it like you're causing more circulation to go to your legs as opposed to other places, or?
Oh.
Because I'm wondering, like, because you can like exercise and stuff like that too, right? They want you to like move around. So
that's a good point.
So maybe it's like those specific areas
specific points
probably like could cause even more like because the fact that like you get swollen or whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question, but
don't touch anybody's legs ever. There you go.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Good to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you don't ever have to ask to ask a question. You can just ask it. By the way. Just
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
It is a cool. Okay. Yeah. I never let him get away with anything.
Can I get a sip of water right now?
Oh yeah, please. Okay. Yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah.
Just now that
that's also very good improv. Can I get some water real quick? Just I like that. That's so funny.
I think better when I'm hydrated.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously we've talked about this before. You and I probably talked about it, but retinol, salicylic acid, parabens. We've done shows on parabens and phthalates, and those are really bad for you anyways, but especially because you're putting it on your skin. Mm-hmm. And people are finally starting to realize that anything you put on your skin, you're putting in your body.
I know. It's scary. I actually I went and got like new makeup. That I was like approved or whatever. But But I feel like I'm paranoid, like, because once if you start going down the rabbit hole, you're like, I can't touch anything. Like everything has a microplastic.
Oh yeah.
You know? And
everything has
everything,
microplastic.
yeah.
I know. I was thinking about that. There was something else.
Yeah.
That was like, I forget what it was. I'll think of it later. That's another good improv.
Yeah. No, I'll think of it later. That's the...
Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. So this just tells you what I've been telling people forever is that the chemical sunscreens that are so bad for you, avobenzone, oxybenzone, those are ones that are really toxic.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that protect you more from the A rays, but they break down faster and they're toxic.
Yeah.
They're super toxic. So
I got some nice sunscreen, but I definitely have used the bad kind in a pinch.
I mean, if you use it a couple times, it's like, but if you're baking it into your skin every single day.
No.
And or like the barrier reef, is it one of those reefs that like is just covered with sunblock and they're suffocating? So that just tells you.
But do you wear sunscreen every day? Still, you just wear like the good kind?
I don't really go out every day. So, but when I do, if I know I'm going to be out for a few minutes, I'll put it on. But usually I wear a hat.
Yeah.
Today I put a little bit on just because I don't remember why.
You said you had to go to the bathroom and turn the light on.
And
you wanted to put some, I think something like that.
Yeah. I didn't want to go near the window.
You said you had to open the oven for a second.
He's kidding, by the way. That's another.
She never used the light in the bathroom. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah, he's kidding. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah,
he's just joking.
He's just joking.
Yeah.
Don't buy it. So hydroquinone is another one that it's not good for pigmentation. People use that to like they're saying that's not good for you anyways.
What? So it's hydroquinone is to solve hyperpigmentation?
It's supposed to break it up.
Okay.
But that's one of the ones they're saying now, like, ixnay on the hydroquinone.
I've been using Osea.
Is that the brand?
Yeah. Which is like apparently like a non-toxic brand for like my moisturizer and like night cream.
Oh, but not for like pigmentation or anything.
No. It doesn't do anything. I mean, I know it does stuff. It's like a college,
it's a great ad
nice
for Osea. It doesn't do anything.
It's not like, it's just like to keep you moisturized.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, yeah.
It's just simple.
It's simple.
Yeah, you're not overcomplicating it with requests.
I'm not like encyclopedic knowledge of beauty products person. Like I did more research when I got pregnant than I ever did before.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that's probably all I would do is just be on the internet all day long, like researching stuff.
It's like kind of I've like learned that I have to have a balance to not do it too much because I don't want to get like, because then the anxiety is bad for the baby too. Probably,
that's true.
So.
And just sitting for that long at the computer.
That's right. That's right.
That must be nerve wracking because anytime I have something wrong with me, I purposely don't go online because I know that it could be a million things.
Yeah.
But when you're like caring for another life form inside your body, you must be like, I can't even. I think the internet is bad for you too.
Oh right. Even
so
blue light and all that stuff.
Yeah, like the whole thing is just like, it's crazy. Did you say crazy?
I did say.
All right. Okay, that's good improv. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a good one. So those chemicals are apparently they can cause birth defects, which makes sense, and labor issues, and it also makes sense because phthalates. And some of the microplastics have been known to like mess up your pituitary gland, which affects your hormones.
Yeah.
Right. So here's the rule of thumb. If you're trying to put something on your face, do what a pregnant lady would do if you don't want to get like toxic crap in your body. Right.
Yeah.
Because you're just basically a filter as your person.
It's like we're sharing. Actually, I don't know, but a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking out of my ass.
She's a doctor.
I think it's like, I think like he's living inside me right now. So like my body is the environment that he's getting all his like nutrients and stuff.
But you're the filter that it goes through. So you get to keep all the crap and he gets all the good stuff, I would think.
Excuse me. I have heard that like they'll leach from you no matter what. So like when you're like supposed to like eat a lot in pregnancy and like eat well, it's kind of like for you more than the baby. Like the baby's gonna take what it needs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure it's for both, but
my mom said when she was pregnant with my brother, all she could eat because she was so sick was saltine crackers, and she thought he was gonna come out with special needs, but because that's all she could eat.
Well,
but
it's very common. I was able to eat the whole
You
time.
were?
Yeah.
The whole time.
I had like a couple of weeks where I only wanted to eat like mac and cheese and like peanut butter and jelly
Ooh.
sandwiches, like kid food, but but now ever since then it's been like kind of normal.
It's just normal. That's no fun.
And I've been hungry the whole time. Like,
are you hungry like several times a day?
Several times, like
more than like a normal person.
Yeah, several times.
Are you hungry 3 times a day?
Several times a day.
So
no, I feel
weird.
like there's some weeks where I'm like so hungry, and then some where it seems normal.
Maybe he's building some part of his body that he needs more more nutrients for.
Yeah.
It's so wild. It's so wild.
It's crazy over here too how it says
on the notes
it can cause labor issues. So avoid obviously tanning pills, tanning injections, sunbeds, Botox injections, saunas, jacuzzis, and hot tubs.
Yeah.
But if you're not pregnant, just do everything.
Yeah.
And so for like stuff that like probably you should put in your body anyways, but they're like, but don't, if you're not pregnant, don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's just nuts how that even,
If you're curious, just use the baby,
I like that.
the baby version of it, I guess. Yeah. Although tanning pills does sound kind of like a fun idea. I think the bodybuilders use those tanning pills. Tanning pills.
Pills. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. What are those?
The bodybuilders take them, to like.
You just like drink like iodine capsule, and then like how does that work?
I actually don't know the answer to that. I could have looked that up. But
can we pause this and come back in a week?
Yeah. Well,
I want to do some research.
Yeah. So there's certain things that are going to make your skin more sensitive because have you noticed that your skin is more sensitive?
I'm broken out.
You are?
A little bit, right?
Well, that's hormones in this area too.
Yeah.
So that
but
makes
that
sense.
hasn't been happening like consistently.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
All right.
But,
so nothing like is really like you haven't noticed like all of a sudden you'll just get like a rash or something.
No.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Well, apparently microdermabrasion could cause that irritation and breakouts. Microdermabrasion. I've noticed that if someone's prone to getting like cystic acne or hormonal acne, I'm very cautious about doing it because it will bring it out. And then I'm responsible. So I don't like that. I did that with my niece Hannah and she looked great. And then all of a sudden all this stuff started coming out. So I'm like really cautious. Like if you have
Is that why she doesn't talk to you anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We talk about it later. It's fine. Yeah.
Well, she did talk to me. She's just unrecognizable now. So you didn't know it was her.
Oh, okay. It's so funny.
Don't laugh at that. And it can lead to scarring apparently because your skin is just so much more sensitive during the 9 months that you are pregnant. Retinoids, which is vitamin A products that are made of something called teratogen.
Tarragon.
No, it's not tarragon. It's meaning that they cause developmental problems in the body. So those could these are terrible. I don't even want to say these in front of you, but craniofacial problems, heart, nervous system.
Well, wait till she leaves the room and then say it.
I know.
Well, my baby's like kind of. He's pretty cooked, so we've had a little look at him.
I love that's hilarious.
You know what I mean? Like, so hopefully,
you
don't know till you know, but he's got all the main things that he needs, and knock on wood, everything.
Yeah, now he's just waiting for the glaze.
Yeah, he's just getting fatter now. He's almost as long as he's gonna be.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's just he's
gonna get a little longer and like fatter.
Wow.
But he's viable, baby.
I love that. He's viable,
cool.
baby.
But yeah, no. It's like a lot of this stuff too is hard because like I think it is more dangerous maybe, and I might be, I'm not a doctor, but like when you're like first pregnant. So if you don't know that you're pregnant at first, because the baby's so small and like still developing. Like,
I have an answer for that. I think that I've been told by several pregnant women that maybe are not doctors also, but like but your body by design doesn't accept a lot of that stuff because it's still kind of like not.
Okay.
Like at least right at first, or at least for like the first month, because it's not like super attached to like I don't know.
Oh yeah, because it's still that makes sense.
Yeah, so you're pregnant, but like it's not feeding off of you yet.
Yes.
So
yes, it does starts to do that at a certain point.
Otherwise, everybody would have had fetal alcohol syndrome,
right?
In the whole world.
I know. Yeah, because that's like how a lot of babies get made.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or crack babies. Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, that's right. Oh man, I haven't done that in a long time.
But
had a crack baby.
Yeah.
They're like pretty resilient babies,
You can kind of like, they're bouncy, I've heard too, and like, I mean, I guess they're made to survive.
Yes, totally.
That's so crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. I keep saying that, but it's just so wild, and I can't stop staring at your
I can put it away.
Belly. It's so no, I love it. It's hypnotic. It's relaxing. So yeah, so if you're already on retinoids, Retin A especially, that's like a synthetic form of vitamin A. Definitely get off of it. Chemical peels are pretty bad too, and usually they use it for acne, but they are really, when your skin's hormonal too, it will act more sensitive, and so if you're putting something on there like that, you're likely to get it. Like it can even like burn more.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
I don't do it. I've never done any of this stuff anyway because I can't afford it. But I'm excited to like. What should I try after I'm done? Like, and I could do it.
Oh,
I mean, I really like. I like what you do the best.
Yeah. We don't do a ton of product.
Yeah.
I just massage your face and lift it back up and
yeah.
get into your jaw and
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we could do like a little baby peels on you and stuff like that just to get dead skin off if you ever want. But
I know, but like people do like a vampire facial or like any of that shit, and I don't know about any of that.
I kind of want to do one, but that's a dermatologist situation, I think, or like a med spa. You have to do that because you have to take your blood out. We did a thing on that and like spin it in a centrifuge and then put it back on your face and.
Whoa.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah. And it costs a lot too.
Well, yeah.
Like thousands of dollars. And then they want you to do it in, what do you call it? In a series of them.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you wouldn't be able to do vampire facial right now, probably.
No. You
have no desire.
I have no desire. I have no money. I don't.
All the things that you need.
No, I got money. I'm okay. He's gonna be okay.
Are you gonna? Do you need bus fare? Get home.
No. But you know what I mean. It's like it's always like. Well, it's just so expensive, and I'm scared of it anyway. So
I know, me too. I'm scared of the lasers.
Yeah.
I prefer. I like to wait until everything's falling apart before I start really like kicking it up a notch. You know, I just started doing more and more facial exercises because you know I just feel like I'm getting to that age where I probably should start, where I could have done a lot more a lot earlier. But you know, I massage my. Oh, thank you.
And you do it like I felt like in January I was on a kick where I was doing it like for a long time every day consistently, and it did work. And then I'm never gonna do that again.
Why?
Because I'm not.
Oh, you're never gonna do like.
Or like maybe I will again, but it's like hard to be consistent.
Consistent about it. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I thought you meant you're never gonna massage your face again.
No. I would love to. It feels good, but with that consistency, like
it's hard to do on yourself too. It gets boring, and exactly. And it's easier for me to get in there because your hands are on backwards. So I like.
Plus, if you go someplace, it feels like you're going there. You're doing the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do it at home. It's like I can do it anytime. Then you never do it.
And then you don't do it.
Or like there's a couple that I just like do sometimes. Like I like to like pull up my eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's
like,
a good
I like
one.
To
yeah.
do this one, like and
it works.
It works. Yeah.
Just get
that's a nice stretch too. You don't ever really do this very often.
No.
So it feels good. This and this one, I like this one. To
open the sinuses.
Open the sinuses.
Oh yeah, that one feels really good.
The OS one.
I like the one that you do on me where you're like bounce my cheeks up.
Oh
up,
yeah,
like,
and I make like a clapping sound.
Yeah. It's so silly.
I'm like I'm vibrating your face back into shape.
Yeah.
No,
it feels like something's happening.
It does. Sounds like something's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I think something's happening. All right, so let's see. Just because the FDA doesn't know about it doesn't mean it's safe.
Yeah.
We're going over benzoyl peroxide. Let's see. Tazarac is another one. Accutane, obviously, is so bad. I mean, even if you're not pregnant, they check your liver constantly with Accutane.
They make you go on birth control if you're like,
oh wow,
if you take Accutane. Like I don't think you're even allowed to take Accutane if you don't also.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that's that bad. The birth. And if it's doing that, producer Alex is saying, yeah, you did that. Yeah. Oh my god. So you weren't obviously you took some pregnancy tests. Yeah. Oh, you were the Accutane baby. Aluminum chloride. I'm not sure what they put that in. Maybe talc.
Isn't chloride? That's the one that's in deodorants.
Talc. It's like
it's like sulfate. I don't remember.
I never use deodorant usually anyway, but I would use like some perfume.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, I smell weird now.
You do?
I smell worse and different. Yeah, like my VO smells different and worse, and that's confirmed by people who have smelled me before.
I was gonna say maybe it's just you're sensitive.
No. My friend, do you know Chad Daviani? I don't know. He's a friend. He's like a friend I perform with, and he was like, "I've smelled you before, and it smells kind of like womanly, but now you smell like a teenager. You know, like you smell like a teenage boy. You know,
a teenage boy. Oh, that's specific.
Yeah. He's like, it's more ranch. I think I smell like soup.
Okay, I get the soup. I have a soup smell, but you have a boy, so maybe that's why.
Maybe so.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah,
I'll have to smell my sister, I guess. She's pregnant with a girl.
She's got a girl, yeah.
No, but we smell different anyway.
My uncle always smelled of Lipton soup when I growing up.
Yeah.
He always smelled like some sort of like a bagged, like, you know, the kind you put in the thing.
Is his whole body or just his armpits?
It's just when he would walk in the room. Like, so I think it was probably his armpits, but yeah, it was very, very Lipton-y.
I know that smell.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Spicy.
I mean, soupy. Yeah.
Spicy. Sometimes you smell like cheeseburgers.
Sometimes I smell like cheeseburgers.
Like a hamburger.
Sometimes only one will smell like cheeseburgers.
Yeah, that's
Do you
like,
get that too?
Or one is like smelling and the other one's
yeah,
totally.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but normally I've not been like a smelly person, but it's definitely different now.
Yeah.
And if I start to smell, it's usually a warning that I'm like like having anxiety or something. Like it's a fear.
Oh, it's warning you. That's true.
Yeah.
And it's to like protect the baby.
Yeah. I haven't had that since I haven't had the anxiety smell since I've been pregnant.
Yeah.
Which is good, but you know what I mean? Like I've had it before in my life.
Flop sweat. When I first started doing comedy, and you may have experienced this too, it stains your shirt in a way that like you can't get the smell out because it's like an adrenaline sort of sweat.
Yeah. It's totally different.
And it's like, oh yeah, I bombed in this shirt.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
All right. So chemical sunscreens we talked about. Tetracycline. They prescribe for acne a lot of times, and dihydroxyacetone. I don't know what that is.
You said it better in rehearsals. But I'm just saying.
It's dihydroxyacetone.
Yeah. Oh, look
duh.
at you. Yeah.
No, I really
That's another good one. Duh.
Oh, yeah.
So spa treatments. We were talking about lying down. I think at a certain point they don't want you to lie down. I don't know if it has to do with your organs.
Yeah, like my like yoga. I go to a yoga class, and she said it's okay to lie on your back if you like at least put a hand under me, as long as you're like tilted a little bit.
Okay.
Like we put a pillow under me.
Yeah.
It's not very comfortable for me anymore to lay on my back for like a long period of time or like to sleep.
How do you sleep now?
Like I do side and side.
Oh, now you have your own like side pillow.
I just like shove a pillow between my legs.
Oh, okay,
It's a regular pillow. It's not fancy.
Well, I just meant because your belly.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, no,
That's
I'm
another
side.
one.
That's another
I
get
it.
I get it.
Yeah, so I'm just like side sleeping. But yeah, I can feel like it's uncomfortable because it feels like a weight is like crushing
On my
like pelvis and my it just feels kind of weird. You know?
It's telling you don't do that probably.
Yeah.
So cool. Let's see what else. And let's see. Wait a minute. This is the most important ingredients. It says again, a retinoid, salicylic acid. Regarding retinoids, Dylan B. Alston.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. I know. A board-certified dermatologist says that this is a family of medications that are often seen in anti-aging creams or serums, and they're considered something called Category X.
Oh, dang.
So that means they're well known.
Did you know Category X used to be Category Twitter? And now I'm glad you got the updated version though. Okay. Just want to make sure.
I got the updated version.
Yeah.
This means that they're well known to cause birth defects. So if there's like a full on category about it and they're talking about it, then that means like it's serious biz.
Totally. Do you ever use that? There's like some app that I don't have room for on my phone. I keep deleting anyway, but it'll like give the grade, like you can check any product.
We've put it, we've talked about it, and I don't have the apps. I probably will, but we
There's
talked
a
about
website that you had gone to as well.
There was like 4 or 5 different ones. But do you have it?
I've looked at it before, but I forget the name of it. And
I know.
I'm terrible.
I'll put it in
it does exist.
I'll put it in the description.
It like
That's so
grades
cool.
them.
So you have to subscribe to the podcast.
Okay.
If you haven't already. That's how I get my followers. By the guests.
What are your feelings on retinoids outside of pregnancy? Like, yes, definitely.
If it's a natural vitamin A, and some retinols are pretty good, I'm fine with it. If it's did I say retin A just now?
Yes, I think so.
Retinol and a vitamin A is okay. And the more natural, the better.
Okay.
The synthetic form of vitamin A, retin A, and I know tons of people use it for wrinkles. They use it to do it before they get wrinkles, like proactively, not proactive. That's why I didn't want to say that because that's benzoyl peroxide. But I think it thins your skin, honestly.
Yeah.
I think the people I've worked on, I can always tell that their skin feels real kind of slimy and kind of like mushy.
Like, what is tretinoin? Like,
that's what that is.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it has like 4 different names.
Okay. Yeah.
And then like the teen one has another name for it.
Yeah, it's like hard to I tried that one for a while. And I just was so flaky and I just didn't feel like doing it.
Yes. And it's going into your bloodstream. Okay. This is a perfect example. You put Retin-A. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, you're good.
Okay. When I was in beauty school, my friend, Jen, she had like, I think she had pimples like on her chin, right? So she used her mom's Retin-A and she used it like maybe once or twice. So then she waxed her own eyebrows. And that's why they ask you if you're on Retin-A, because she didn't put it on her eyebrows.
Yeah.
She put it here, but it goes into your bloodstream. And so what they do, it's called lifting.
Yeah.
Right? And do you know what that is? Like where they just like too much skin comes off.
Yeah.
So she had like purple scabs.
Yeah.
So that's how you know it's getting in your bloodstream.
It's happy. Yeah.
Even just from putting it on a little bit. And and I tried it one time and it was super flaky and red. It was like, this is not worth it.
Yeah. I don't have the, because some people swear by it and they say no, it like once you get through that period, it's like it's amazing and you have like porcelain skin. But I
don't need that though. I don't need to go through that. And the porcelain to me, I mean, some people it works better for others, but I really feel like it thins your skin more than it does make it thicker.
Yeah,
because we want to stimulate the collagen and elastin and make thicker dermis as you get rid of the epidermis.
Yes.
So,
well, they do say in pregnancy that collagen, it's good to take collagen supplements, which is also good for your skin.
Oh yeah.
So I have been doing that.
Which kind of collagen are you taking?
I am taking it's like a pregnancy brand called Needed, because that's where I get my other vitamin, and it's like a scoop.
Like a beef collagen, bovine collagen. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm sure they make like vegan kinds too and stuff, but
oh yeah, they must.
Yeah.
Have to check it out.
Anyway.
All right. Let's see what else. Retinoids, some suggested, some are okay. I guess it's sort of back and forth. Like some say they're okay.
Yeah.
Something I would just say just don't when it comes to that kind of stuff. Let's see, topical. This is kind of the same thing, kind of over and over again. I think there was one other thing maybe I wanted to talk about. Facial treatments. So we get to what is okay to do during a pregnancy. So deep cleansing facials, obviously, you're just basic facials where you're steaming the face and exfoliating, a mask, moisturizing, maybe some extractions.
Okay. Can I ask you, is there any facial massages you can't do? Or any muscles in the face you can't
Not
typically?
Faces, but there's an area right here on either side of your neck that you're not supposed to press for a long time. It's a pressure point right here.
Okay.
So I think you have to be holding it for quite a while, but I think it's like that spot near your feet, where if you do it and it will cause.
Where is it? Like in the kind of neck of the little.
It's like right on either side of your neck where this like bone is, and then you just push straight down.
Oh, okay.
You can actually kind of feel it.
Yeah.
Like on the, okay.
Yeah. I'll do it to you before.
But not for too long.
No, exactly. I'll just point to it. Yeah. I'll do it to you for 5 minutes and that's all.
It's so funny. It feels like, but not for too long. Well, how much specifically? Well, just enough.
Yeah.
But not too long. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Like it says on the package, not too long.
Oh yeah, it says on the package of acupressure.
On the package of your fingers, you're like,
on my fingers. Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm
an improviser.
That's another good one. Yeah. Oxygen facials are good. I guess it can increase the circulation and plump up your skin and stuff like that. Any kind of hydrating facial, it's anything that's going to relax you. I've noticed that any pregnant woman that I've seen, they usually are just so like thrilled to be touched.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Why is that? Are people afraid to touch you now?
I like a massage anyway, but it's like your body's changing so much, and it's like you get weird like tension sometimes just because everything's like,
that's true,
everything's adjusting, so
you're holding weight in different places.
Yeah
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that was it. Yeah that was the only good news of the whole of all my notes is those are the few things that you can do. And then you can do facial massage like I said.
Yeah, but what's that tiny thing written over there? Oh, and you can also bring life into this world. All right, that's weird. That's the only positive thing. That's the smallest thing.
Yeah, that's it. Tiny writing. Yeah, so
it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Now that we've gotten to the part of the skincare and whatnot, are people able to find you on social media in a certain area? I like to be really ridiculous with the questions.
Oh yeah.
I'm on Instagram. It's my name, Courtney Pauroso. And that's pretty much it.
Pauroso.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then the normal spelling of Courtney.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, cool.
We'll put your name at the bottom, and like your favorite foods, and like if you like sparkling water or not.
That's going to change probably in about a month and a half.
Wait, what the
your food tastes?
Oh yeah, probably. I don't know. I've been eating kind of all normal.
You're back to normal now, yeah.
I've just been like really eating a lot of cookies the past week, but they've been around, But I've also heard that you kind of start to eat more sugar, like crave sugar later in your pregnancy, because like
they need that fat,
you just need the calories and like you're on the brain. But maybe that's just an excuse where I'm like, I'm gonna have another cookie because this baby, I need him to have a big brain.
I think it seems like the most important time to listen to your body would be like when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
So if you need cookies and you want cookies, it's not you, it's what's good for you and your body and your baby. And so
totally
you gotta, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm trying to like, do a good job, but I'm trying
to do a good job, but
because you're supposed to like still eat like really healthy, but it's like sometimes it does. You're right, it does feel. I'm like, I gotta. He's telling me something.
Yeah, exactly. You listen to your body. It's intuition.
Yeah.
So I mean, it seems like that's probably when you're the most intuitive is when you're pregnant. I mean, you can smell more than any time.
Yeah.
Was when you're pregnant, right?
Yeah. Your sense of smell gets pretty heightened. It was more noticeable for me like early on. You get like superpowers.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, and you have to pee all the time.
That's fun.
And it's like I walk really slow.
To get to the bathroom, you mean?
Just in general.
Oh,
like,
that's a separate issue.
Walk,
okay.
Takes so long now, and
lumbering along.
And I have to pee all the time.
Yeah. Well, I will say,
right now.
Yeah.
That's so cool though. It's like you smell stuff, and I'm just thinking like, so that means maybe you're hypersensitive to stuff that you're not supposed to be around.
Right.
Stuff that's not good for you or your body. And then if you have to pee, it's like your body just filtering, constant filtration system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The human body is amazing. And every time I fill it with cheap drugs, I think, what am I doing?
How does he do it?
But it's just incredible. It's so cool.
It is.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
congratulations. You. Courtney just got married as well.
That's right.
That's so cool. By the way, how was your how far along were you like when you were pregnant? Did you have like a specific like a pregnancy? Oh no, did you get married at a courthouse?
Yeah, we got married at the courthouse.
Okay, yeah,
and then we had like my family came into town. His family lives here, and we just had like a family dinner, and my family was here for a few days. It was actually so fun. And normally, like, I love my family, we get along great, but you kind of reach that point where you're like, okay, bye, and you're like, I gotta go. But this was like, I was like saying goodbye to them, and I was like, I don't want you to leave. It was actually really, really nice. And you're
just emotional.
I know I am. Like, I started like I'm like, oh, my family, I'm having a baby.
Oh my God, it's like me every day.
Yeah, we just
but
did,
not just not about my family, but yeah.
But yeah, we just did like a courthouse thing. But I just wore like a slip dress that had enough room for my belly.
So cute.
And it was a little bunched up on the back, but whatever. But I look good. We got some pictures.
Yeah, I want to see.
So thanks for snatching my face.
Yeah, of course. Oh my God, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today. It was so great to see you. My pleasure. I got to see you like twice in like a month and a half or something like that.
I'll hopefully see you again soon.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if not, if not face, we'll have back on the podcast after the baby's born.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you can get out of the house. Yeah.
No, I would love to get another facial at some point.
I think you need to do it like before they can like walk, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because then it's just easier to confine them somewhere.
Totally.
I'm such a good mother.
To confine them.
No,
somewhere?
maybe like a little lump that's somewhat more transportable. For a while,
exactly.
Before he has like opinions and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. And so this will be out Wednesday at 3 a.m. because we are we don't have any in the.
We have a lot of business in other parts of the country in the East Coast. So our consumers.
Yep. All right. So we will see you guys all next week and see you later. Bye.